we're going to evaluate each one of these. All of these are going to be found on the unit circle, but before we do, let's really talk about whether they're radians or degrees, okay? Radians, radians, degrees, radians, radians, degrees, degrees, radians, degrees, radians. That was easy. Let's jump in. Sine of pi over 2. Okay, I said sine, so we're talking about the y value. We are clearly in radians, so I'm looking at what's on my paper in red. So the y value at pi over 2 is 1. The sine of pi over 2 is 1. Okay, cosine, x value, 5 pi over 6. Here's 5 pi over 6. X value at 5 pi over 6, that would be the coordinate right here, which is labeled there, negative square root of 3 over 2. Okay, good to know. That is equal to negative square root of 3 over 2. Cosine of 120. Now we're in degrees. Cosine is the x value, negative 1/2. Hopefully those are starting to go really fast. Let's speed up. Sine of negative pi over 3. Oh no, okay, here's positive pi over 3. Negative pi over 3 would go the opposite direction. It would end up here. Now we can go about this a different way. I'm not going to, but we could say, okay, well, what's the coterminal angle? It is 5 pi over 3, but we could add 2 pi, 360 degrees, to negative pi over 3, and it would put us in the same place. So pi over 3 forward lands here if we go backward. So 5 pi over 3, again, it is sine, so it's the y value, so negative square root of 3 over 2. Same answer as the one above it, but for very different reasons. Okay, tangent now of 11 pi over 6. Tangent is neither x nor y. It is y divided by x. We wrote it on ours in purple. 11 pi over 6 is negative square root of 3 over 3 when we're talking about tangent. Okay, cosine of negative 30, same thing as going the opposite direction as 30. So what would be 30 now goes down 30. So cosine is the x value. So square root of 3 over 2. All right, sine of 540. Well, we're going to find 540 on here. Oh, man, can't find 540 on here. Man, 540 is too big. So I haven't done this yet with these two that were in a negative direction. I totally could have. But what I'm going to do is say, well, you know what? This is really equal to sine of something else. And that something else is going to be, and you can totally do this in your head, but it's going to be 540 minus 360, and you're going to end up with 180. So I'm really asking for what the sine of 180 is. This is that coterminal thing. So 180. So 180, 360, 540. Well, it took you to the same place as 180, right? And they're asking for sine. So the y value is 0. My calculator's still in degrees. Let me show you. Told you. All right, tangent of 3 pi over 4, clearly in radians. 3 pi over 4 is right here. Tangent is negative 1. Tangent of 60. All right, tangent, 60 degrees. Tangent is square root of 3 right there. And the sine of 13 pi over 6. 13 pi over 6. Oh, it's not on there. I guess we're done. No, we're not. Okay, 13 pi over 6. We're going to do a little bit of mathematical magic on this one as well. Sine of, okay, this one's too far. This is beyond 360 degrees, but we're not in degrees. This is beyond 2 pi radians. So another way of looking at it is saying, okay, well, if I had 13 over 6, let's leave the pi out, and I subtracted 2 pi, what would I have? 1/6. Now, I cheated and used a calculator. I knew that was the answer, for real, I promise. But it's basically like 13 over 6 minus 2, which would be 13 over 6 minus 12 over, 13 over 6 minus 12 over 6, which would be 1 over 6. So it's the same thing as pi over 6. Ends in the same place. It's a coterminal angle. Sine is a y value. Pi over 6 is 1/2. There you go. Wasn't that fun? Say yes.